Okay, how many of you guys have been shopping online? And is shipping actually working for you? Do you recognize this situation? At least 50% of the consumers actually say that they have abandoned a cart or abandoned a transaction because of shipping-related problems. We just don't trust shipping anymore. It's not the experience that we're in it for. And let me just talk a little bit about Amazon in this case. Amazon has a grip of 50% of the US retail market. They've invested $12 billion in logistics and last mile delivery for making consumer purchases as personalized as possible. So where are merchants in Europe with this? Basically, we're offering either slow or expensive, maybe two options, maybe one in the checkout. And we're not delivering like, for example, in same-day delivery, 2 hours, right? So we have built a platform that basically is easily integratable into the checkout, where we personalize all the best shipping options for each consumer in the transaction. On top of that, we built a platform that turns any physical location into a cross-docking hub. So any retailer that has a physical store can now turn their location in a cross-docking hub that connects with the last-mile services out there. Like, for example, Wolt, which you guys probably know. Like, for example, Foodora or bike messengers, or even taxi companies can become last-mile delivery services. What that means for you as a consumer is that when you're purchasing stuff online, it's now being collected in a last mile hub where you can ping those purchases with the click of a button. You get them in 45 minutes. And that's kind of like how Amazon works. And that's our platform that we give to merchants and help them compete with Amazon. We started on this day 12 months ago in Stockholm. And already we have some of the top merchants in Scandinavia. Adlibris on the left-hand side is the second largest e-commerce player in Sweden. Footway is the largest Nordic footwear dealer in the Nordics. And we have Apotek Hjärtat, which is a pharmacy, the second largest Swedish pharmacy online. Together with these guys and a couple of other merchants which are in the pipeline, we will have 15% of the Swedish market in Q1. We charge 1 krona per transaction, which is 10 euro cents per transaction. We will have 500,000 transactions in Q1 already, so it's going really fast. The team is e-commerce veterans. My co-founder is former CMO of Klarna, and our model looks like Klarna, so we have a very strong team. Thanks.
I really like what you're doing. So basically, Amazon is investing a lot in giving good customer service. I guess you're trying to beat them. Can you beat them? In what way can you make it better than the experience of buying at Amazon?
So first of all, we can mobilize all the retailers and the pure play retailers to reuse the physical space that is already big capex for retailers and transform that into cross-docking locations. We can also make sure that we can utilize the overcapacity in the last mile. We can connect all the robots, all the drones, and all those things into the last mile. And that way we meet the customer physically with the goods, but also meet the customer in the checkout with predictive analytics on how they want their goods to be shipped. That as a service we inject into a merchant platform. That is very much Amazon, but as a service.
How do you incentivize the last mile service providers?
Sorry?
How do you incentivize the last mile service providers?
So the last mile service providers have, as you probably know, the point-to-point model has overcapacity in it. They're serving food and they're serving public personal transportation.
Thank you. The next startup. Thank you.
Thank you.